One reason I tell people to join staff is to come join a group of people that are diverse, that love Jesus, and that are really making an impact for the kingdom of God. I unapologetically would say that there's no greater mission field to change the world than the university. Whatever trend happens at the university, whatever ideas come out of the university, impact the future. So if we can shape the ideas and the structures and the people, you can actually fundamentally have a change in the world.
I went to Urbana 2003. A First Nations gentleman, like a Native American, was up front giving a talk, and he said, if a people group does not hear the gospel in their heart language, not necessarily their spoken language, their translated language, but if it's not spoken in their heart language, a people group may not have a chance to come into the kingdom. And my heart broke when I thought about what is the heart language for a South Asian American. Is it possible that hundreds and thousands of college students may never hear the gospel in a way that they could respond to? A compelling contextualized gospel for a Hindu student or a Muslim student or an atheist. And my heart broke and I thought, God, who will contextualize the gospel for them? And I just really felt God say, you. I'm gonna call you and others to do that.
If you were thinking about joining staff, I would say fill out the application. I think the application shed light on a lot of what I value and a lot of what my personality says about me. And it allowed me to understand where I was supposed to be going. The questions are definitely hard, but being able to think through those things and reflect on them really showed me that this was the path that God was calling me to.
I'd say if you're thinking about joining staff, get the facts. Talk to someone on staff and just ask them, what do you love about your job? Spend time with Jesus, be in prayer, and see where he might be calling you in ministry. And ministry is the best thing in the world, best job in the world. And if you really feel called by God to do that job, I can't imagine anything better. But I think calling is really important.
It's a high risk, but it's also a high payout. I really do believe that every day I come home thinking this is worth it, because even though there are risk involved in saying yes to InterVarsity staff, the Lord shows you how much He is there with you, how much He's at work, and you get to be a part of something that is greater than yourself, something that will last for generations.
Don't be afraid of the fundraising. Don't be afraid of the obstacles. We live in an unshakable kingdom. We're a part of an unshakable kingdom. And so if God is stirring, your heart to come on InterVarsity staff, take that risk, take that step of faith, and watch God be faithful. Know that if you really do feel like you want to come on staff, that He'll make a way for you to do it.
The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. So if you're thinking about coming on staff, I would encourage you to pray about it, to ask God the ways that He's uniquely gifted you, to saying yes to this mission. So just take that risk and say yes, whether it's a 1-year commitment, a 3-year, a 5-year. You'll never work for an organization like InterVarsity and work with coworkers and students that InterVarsity has. It's really a blessing.
If you want to be in a place that's strategic and you know what you're doing is significant, you can wake up every morning knowing that you're actually going to make a change in the world, I think InterVarsity staff is for you.
From a economic standpoint of, where you could put a little effort and see a big gain, I think the university is one of the best places to do that. It's strategic and it has kingdom impact. But at a personal level, I think there's something profound in what Jesus wants to do in your life. He wants to shape you into being more like Him. And I think He wants to help use the gifts that you do have. And no matter what your background is, no matter what your experience has been, God will use what you bring to the table to shape students and faculty for a lifetime.